The Lady of the Lake, the Hazel Drew mystery. She was young, beautiful, and secretive. When her body was pulled from a quiet lake in New York in 1908, no one could imagine how deep the mystery would go, or how it would remain unsolved more than a century later. Hazel Irene Drew was 20 years old, a governess who lived in Troy, New York. Well-liked, well-dressed, and always proper, she seemed like a woman who had everything going for her. But Hazel had secrets. On the evening of July 7th, 1908, Hazel told her family she was taking a break from her job and wanted to get away for a bit. She was last seen walking along a rural road near Teal Pond in Sand Lake, wearing a stylish hat and dress. 4 days later, 2 men found her body floating in the pond. Her skull had been crushed. She had been in the water for days. Her expensive clothing was still on her. Her purse and hat were nearby. The local police were baffled. There was no clear motive, no sign of robbery, and no suspects. Hazel had no known enemies. But her death shocked the quiet rural community. Soon, investigators uncovered a more mysterious side to Hazel. She had quit her job suddenly. She was receiving money from unknown sources and was seen talking to several men around Troy. Some believed Hazel had a secret affair, possibly with a married man. Others thought she was pregnant and murdered to cover it up. One rumor suggested she knew secrets about a powerful politician, but there was never any proof. The newspapers called her the Lady of the Lake. Reporters from across the country came to Troy. The mystery had everything: beauty, secrets, wealth, and murder, but still, no arrests. Weeks turned into months, then years. Eventually, the case went cold. Hazel was buried, her murder unsolved, but the questions remained. Decades later, Hazel's mystery inspired the creators of the cult show Twin Peaks. Laura Palmer, like Hazel, was a young woman with secrets, found dead in water. The eerie connection brought new attention to the century-old case. Who killed Hazel Drew? Why was she at the pond that night? Was it jealousy, shame, or something more sinister? Over 100 years later, we still don't know. Hazel Drew was more than a mystery. She was a real young woman with hopes, dreams, and secrets. And somewhere, perhaps someone still knows what happened that night at Teal Pond. Mysteries like Hazel Drew's remind us that history hides secrets just below the surface. What do you believe happened that night? Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to Mysteries and Beyond.